Hello, this is the animated, disembodied head of your not-so-humble host of all things Pop Culture Kaboom, Jimmie Jones. Welcome to Pop Culture Kaboom's YouTube channel, and thank you for checking out this video. If you like what you watch, please give the video a big thumbs up, and if you'd be so kind, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you can be informed when new videos are posted. Also, if you like the content here, I encourage you to check out Pop Culture Kaboom on Facebook and on Instagram at Pop Culture Kaboom Insta. If you want to check out our radio show, it's Pop Culture Kaboom's radio show, live every Sunday night, 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Time in Northern Nevada on KNVC 95.1 FM, or you can listen from anywhere in the world on any internet-connected device at KNVC 95.1 FM's website, www.knvc.org, then click the Listen Live button. You can also get everything you want, everything you need from Pop Culture Kaboom's podcast, produced by 97 and Now Productions on your favorite podcast provider. Now sit back, enjoy, and thank you for checking out Pop Culture Kaboom's YouTube channel.
Now, it is not every day that we get a crossover between radio and television, so we are very excited to welcome to the show Jimmie Jones. He is the host of the ever-popular Pop Culture Kaboom radio show. It's also a podcast. You're on Facebook. You're doing all of the things, and you were telling me before the show started that you started your show on a whim.
Yes, on a whim.
And 8 years later, it's still going strong. It's bigger and better than ever.
Bigger and better than ever. I have a co-host, my co-host extraordinaire, Rob Nault, who helps me out. He pushes all the buttons. And while I push all of his buttons, because I am the not-so-humble host of Pop Culture Kaboom. So
I love it. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. You wanted to host a radio show. Why did you choose pop culture as kind of like the theme?
I wanted to do something that incorporated everything that I liked. Mm-hmm. So I came up with the fact that I liked what I consider the 7 pillars of pop culture entertainment. So you got games, movies, novels, television, cons and events, toys and collectibles, and there's one other that I can't remember off the top. It's too early in the morning for that.
It's all good. It's all good. But I love about that, though, is that you were like, I need to come up with something where I'm going to never run out of topic.
Oh, yeah.
And you have clearly done that. Because one of the cool things about pop culture is it changes on a daily basis. I mean, what you were talking about 7 years ago isn't even on your radar anymore.
Well, sometimes. I mean, but as long as I keep it in a generalized term, so no matter how things cycle through. I mean, if I'm talking about television, I'm still talking about television, even no matter what's going on at that particular time in history. So
okay, so I'm going to quiz you for a second. What is...
It's too early in the morning.
I know. I quiz is the wrong word. I just want to know, because I am sorely out of date and out of touch with pop culture. Okay. I am a mom. I don't know what people are talking about. I don't know what the trends are. What are some of the things that you're seeing coming up right now that you're, really invested in?
Big thing that's hitting television nowadays, especially with the streaming services, is a lot of streaming services are investing in anime. So anime is a big thing nowadays. Netflix actually just released this past weekend Devil May Cry, which is based off of a video game, which is based off of a manga out of Japan. So it all kind of ties into each other, and that just got renewed for season 2 also this morning. Third just got released this weekend. So, but it is Netflix, so 2 seasons, and that's probably going to be it for it. So.
Okay, anime it is, which is interesting because I've never been able to get into it because they think of cartoons as for children, and now we're growing up in this time where it's really not even close.
Well, here it is, but in Japan it's a cultural thing. It's like 24 hours. That's all that's on. Where we have like sitcoms and stuff on at 6 o'clock at night for primetime television. They have cartoons, or what would be considered cartoons.
I did not know that. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so over the 8 years of you guys talking about all of these different things, I mean, what has been the response from the community as far as tuning into the radio? And a lot of people don't really listen to the radio like we used to.
I know. When the time frame that I'm on, because I'm on Sunday nights, 6 to 9 p.m., it's kind of an odd time for anything to be happening, but I deliberately selected that time slot because back when I first started, The Walking Dead was a big thing. So I wanted to be on before The Walking Dead because the people who had watched The Walking Dead would listen to the show.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a, picking the right time frame for the right people, because honestly, who's doing anything between 6 and 9 on a Sunday night?
Right.
So
it's
I thought it was a perfect time frame, and the response has been pretty good. I mean, I open it up because I want to keep it entertaining and informative, and so I set it up to be where people can call in and talk about their favorite fandoms, because everybody has one. A lot of people really do put the fan and fanatic when it comes to some of them, but it's always fun, and And I like talking to people about it because,
Yeah.
and there's no, I mean, there is judging going on, but still, I mean, I like talking to people and getting their opinion because just because somebody likes something, somebody else might like it for a different reason. And I want to hear what their different reasons are as to why they either like or don't like certain aspects of pop culture entertainment.
Yeah, and it's kind of that idea, too, of like having conversations that we don't tend to have as often with strangers because we're always like on our phone, or maybe we'll send a quick comment on social media, but we're not really having a lot of dialogue, you know, and this is just like that, you know. I say face to face, you know, but through the radio waves. And I just think that's really fun to have discussion, which I feel like we don't have very often, especially not with strangers. So what you do is really special.
No politics. It's all about pop culture entertainment, so that makes it easier.
I love it.
You know, but it also gives people that, you know, a lot of people that are into things like anime or toys and collecting, they're not the most vocal people. They don't. But so when they hear somebody talking about something that they like, you know, they're like, they get excited and they want to be a part of the conversation.
I'm sure you learn a lot from them as well.
Oh yeah, I learn. I'm always learning something. Even if I don't agree with, like Rob and I, we have total different spectrums on what we like about the show, and that kind of plays into it because I like things that he doesn't like. He likes things that I really don't like. So, but we talk about it, and there's no animosity in the conversation, you know. But he's passionate about what he likes. I'm passionate about what I like.
Absolutely. So. Well, if anybody wants to tune in on Sundays or listen to your podcast, where can they find you?
It is on KNVC 95.1 FM in Carson City, 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern time, because a lot of people do listen to the streaming from the radio station's website. So all over the world.
And then is your podcast live, or is it recorded and then posted later?
Podcast is posted later. It is done. Our podcast is put out by 97 and Now Productions, who specializes in audio dramas and podcasts. So they're doing that hard work for us.
Always nice to have help, for sure. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Jimmie, for being here, for sharing your passion with us and getting us excited. And you guys, go listen to the radio on Sunday night. It's certainly going to be a lot.